Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another Chart Nerd T8 update. I'm currently diving into Vechain. This is on the weekly time frame, so I'm going to take off the EMAs quickly and just look at the chart here. Okay, so potentially what I'm looking at for Vechain, there's two sort of Elliott wave theory patterns that I'm looking at here, just by looking at this chart here on the weekly. So you can see potentially this could be a wave A down, your wave B high, and this is your wave C. Okay, and that could be an ABC correction. And potentially what you could be starting now is a wave 1 high, a wave 2 pullback, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then potentially a wave 5 back up to this resistance area. Okay, and this could be the correction over and done with. And you can see along the lines that you'd be holding this some sort of ascending level of support up here. Okay, so that's one sort of scenario that I'm looking at for Vechain here on the weekly, just by looking at the chart here. Another one potentially is you've got this wave 1 correction, this wave 2 high, a wave 3 correction, a wave 4, and then you get your wave 5 potentially if this low here is lost for Vechain, sorry. If this low here is lost, you can see this is support here, okay, from this wave 3 or the ABC, okay, and this low here. If this support is lost at a current price of 0.039, I'm looking for Vechain to come down and retest this low here, okay, because you'll be losing this low and this support line, okay, and then you'll be coming down to retest the next low. Now this low here gives a little bit of significance, so I'm going to show you why. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. If we have a look here, you can see for Vechain, if we was to come down and test this low right here, you can see that it ties up you can see that it roughly ties up with this where Vechain's inception was back in August 2018, if I'm not mistaken there. I don't know if there's any previous chart data. This is a Binance chart, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But you know, from this high here anyway, where you traced, okay, you came up in a cup and handle, you came back, and then you broke out, okay. Vechain broke out, and now the technical target. Let's see if this was met, okay. From there to there, you can see that it was just shy. If I cancel the wick of 2020, if I cancel the wick, go up to the close here. Let's see if that makes any difference. Okay, yeah, you can see your target was met bang on. Okay, so you've basically come out of a massive cup and handle pattern here for Vechain. You got overextended, you shot up, and you met this technical target, which is the all-time high up here for Vechain. Okay, and since then you've been retracing. Now you're looking for a level of support. This isn't capitulation. This is corrective. This is corrective structure. Okay, you haven't literally just come shooting down. Okay, and then now you're trying to find your way back up again. This is corrective formatted waves. Okay, and that's how the market works. The market works in waveforms. Okay, now one negative, if I get these EMAs back on, you can see on the weekly we've got a death cross, okay, and you've run into the 55 and you've come back down. Currently you're holding higher lows, okay. We need to see ourselves get back above these weekly EMAs to maintain upside momentum, okay, because what's happened again, as I said, you've got that cup and handle, you've met your technical target, and potentially you're retracing back to where you actually broke the cup and handle pattern out. Okay, so this is the cup and handle, as I mentioned, come down, potentially you've come up and you're rolling back to that for support before you get your continuation. Okay, if that is the case, Vechain would be looking at potential downside of around another, I think it's about 45%, 50%. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to happen. That's the bearish scenario. Okay, retesting this high. But I just wanted to point that out to you guys, that it's a potential. Okay, because you haven't come back to it for support yet since the breakout of it back in August 2020. Okay, so that is a massive massive potential. But anyways, let's look at the bullish side. Okay, say we have put in our low here for Vechain, okay, and the current price of, where was this low, roughly around 0.039 is the low, and you are starting to come up here and hold support. Okay, what you would need to see Vechain do is actually break out of, if we go from the closes, you would have to see Vechain come up and break out of, let's see where that trend line goes. Yeah, see, I'm not overly confident, I'll be honest, because you are getting depleting highs. Okay, you got depleting highs, lower highs, and you are putting in lower lows. If this low is lost, okay, if this low is lost, then I'm quite negative. If you do come down and hit your head on this, then I'm quite negative for Vechain. I am looking at that 45% correction. But again, you've got resistance above ourselves. We have to get back above Let's get that straight on there. We have to get back above a price of 0.08980 and close above that, so potentially come down in some sort of, yeah, this would be like some sort of ascending triangle, you know, come into an apex and break out. You know, we'd have to get back above this trend line here, this level of resistance, and also this descending trend line that's above us as well, before we get any more upside. But potentially this could be a good area of buy zone of support. Okay, this could be, oh damn, I've lost connection to my mouse, the battery's died. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to go through it again. I am going to post that. Unfortunately, I'll have to recharge it. And yeah, I hope that was informative. None of it is financial advice, guys. It's all for educational and entertainment purposes only. But yeah, please like and comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Take care.